Hi everyone, it's Troy, Sean and Nick. Just doing a bit of a catch up for the week, just catch up on the couple of sales, been 2 sales in Charters Towers this week. So another 2 booked for next week, so there's been pretty big numbers coming through Charters Towers, been a total of 5,500, 6,000 this week and about 5,000 already showing for next week. So with the current cap of 3,000 at any one sale in Charters Towers, we're splitting them over 2 while the numbers are coming at us. So yeah, fats on Wednesday and working on the store cattle on Friday. But been another good week in the yard. Queensland Rules yarded plenty of cattle as well, boys. So a couple of big nights drafting and panning. So how was Wednesday sale?
Yeah, look, it's exceptional. There's a lot of work to get these sales together, but it was certainly rewarding to get the result we did. Plenty of buyer support. There was seven meat processors as well as 3 export companies operating through the whole day, either in the fats or the stores. But yeah, no, certainly. What do you reckon the market was up, Nick?
Oh man, I think the fat job was probably, if not up 10 cents last week. I think the best of the cows, fat cows, topped out at about $2.80. I think we haven't seen that in Charters Towers, if not ever, if not a few months ago. But then we also, our average running cows were about 250 cents if they were anywhere from 440 kilos plus. So even those little fresh cows made plenty of money. I think those little fresh cows that were 400 kilos dead, 400 kilos live, sorry, made about $2.40. So it's a big shot for some light cows.
Yeah, certainly we've had a really big increase with the smaller processors in there, and they're happy to operate on those good fat cows, but the smaller frame cows. And we've probably seen a real lift in that end of the cow market for us in Charters Towers, that's for sure. And as Sean said, seven processors there operating. It certainly puts some strength right through the fat job and right through the bull market when you've got the live exporters are very keen to be trying to capture as many bulls as they can. So it's it's certainly a good time to be in the cattle market and have fat cattle for sale, that's for sure. So yeah, it's been very good. And Friday today, I was there today, and once again good cross section of buyers from in the south coming out of Taroom and Wandoan, and once again some of those meat trader type guys operating on some of the veal and sort of trade type cattle we had on offer today as well. So yeah, good competition there again. Sean?
Yeah, certainly. It's just good to see people getting rewarded for good cattle. I think the best of the steers in the sale got to 426 too.
Yep. For
the steers, and the best of the heifers got out to 338. Like that's, and look, they're very nice cattle that made that money. So it's great to see people getting what they're rewarded. We see this big money down south that they're talking about. Well, it's not that far behind it. Where Charters Towers is going pretty well. I think it's definitely a great place to send your cattle. You're getting well and truly rewarded for it. And I think how we've been presenting our cattle, our clients are certainly getting rewarded well, and they're selling well. What do you reckon, Nick?
Yeah, no, I think that just the way that whole yard job's been going, I think it's kicking goals for both us and our vendors. Plenty of money getting thrown around with the boys in the south, and there hasn't been a lot of local competition. So that's saying something for them boys to come up here and buy our cattle. I certainly think that it's showing something that we're doing right up in this area, or marketing our cattle the right way, I think. So
That's good to see, and certainly the guys out of the south, I don't think have been coming into this country. They've been buying the cattle locally down there the last few years. So they've been buying crossbreds and those sort of things, but they've been coming up here all year really, and they've been very happy with the Brahmins, and I think we'll see them keep coming. They're really happy with the cattle and selling them on down that end. So next week we've got another sort of 2,500 fat cattle booked up again, and 2,500, 3,000 stores. So it's looking good for next week as well. So we'll expect the same sort of market, do we think, fellas?
One would hope so. Things happen in the industry that we can't predict, but the way things are going at the moment, one would think it would be very strong and a buoyant market again. they're all walking out of the yards at the end of the day quite hungry for more. They never bought enough.
No, sounds all good. So I think, yeah, plenty happening, I think, and you know, there's plenty of bait orders, feedlot orders also available. So there's good competition around at the moment, and everyone's country's in good shape, just especially after a bit of recent rain. So I think we're on a bit of a wave, and we're in a good time here at the moment. So it's a good time to be selling if you need to, I think, and to buying cattle. There's still a good trade there, isn't there, to buy young cattle, put weight on them, and turn them over, because the out price is really good and it's really strong. So yeah, it's a good time to be in the cattle industry, I think. So yeah, we'll see how next week goes. And yeah, once again, I think we just probably need to just remember these sales are getting capped out at 3,000. So you need to be trying to book in early if you do have any cattle that you're wanting to push through the yards, and to ensure that you get a spot there. So I think that's it from me, fellas.
Yeah.
Anything to add?
All good.
No, I think it was good.
All right, we'll see you next week.